Are you guys thinking about buying another Mystery Grail mystery box or even your first Mystery Grail mystery box? Watch this whole video and then make a decision. You'll see why. Hey yo, Sensei Serum here. Welcome back to all my Serum Citizens, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, please consider subscribing to become a Serum Citizen. I would greatly appreciate it. But guys, today we're going to be talking about something very different from what I normally talk about on my channel. On my channel, I usually talk about Funko Pop reviews, Funko Pop hauls, Funko mail calls, Funko whatever, right? And sometimes I open up Funko mystery boxes. And in the past, you guys have even seen me open 2 Mystery Grail mystery boxes. And at the time, I thought it was fun, it was exciting, something different, right? Because $7 a pop. Mystery Grail is a sister company to $7 a pop. And $7 a pop, they're pretty reputable, you know, over the years. I've definitely bought from them before. I like their drops on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the past, right? But then they decided to come out with a mystery box. I thought, oh, that's exciting, you know. Bought 2 of them, like I said. And despite how well my videos have done, my 2 videos, I stopped buying Mystery Grail mystery boxes for a pretty good reason. 1 and 2. The first 2 boxes, right, I pulled a $6 pop and a $4 pop. And when you spend about $20 per box to get one, getting that low of value pops are not necessarily insulting, but it's definitely frustrating. They are insulting kind of in a way. But that's the whole gamble, right? You gamble to get a mystery box because you're not guaranteed anything. And let's just go ahead and talk about the odds of the Mystery Grail mystery box itself. But even before we talk about the odds themselves, let's just give a quick shout out to Collecting Plastic. The whole reason why more people feel liberated, more free to talk about their frustrations with Mystery Grail mystery boxes is because of Collecting Plastic. Collecting Plastic made a trilogy of videos about why he dislikes the Mystery Grail mystery box. So shout out to you, Collecting Plastic. Thank you for your effort in your videos, especially your last one where you really went stat heavy. I wasn't prepared for that as I was making this video. I went stat heavy as well. So we really do appreciate your contribution to opening up the pathway to us becoming more vocal about issues like this, frustrations like this. So thank you again. Let's talk about the odds before the Collecting Plastic trilogy. You had about a 45% chance to pull a common, about 50% chance to pull a premium, about 4% chance to pull a grail, and less than 1% chance to pull a premium grail and a mega grail. Not great odds overall, especially as enticing the 50% premium, and you'll see why in a second. But after the first video of the trilogy of videos posted by Collecting Plastic, the odds have changed to commons becoming, well, they still remain 45%. Premiums have actually increased to 52%. Grails became about 3%, and then less than 0.01% for premium grails and mega grails. That's obviously a mistake. That's pretty low. I think they have changed it now to 0.1%, which kind of makes more sense. So yeah, that odds itself, you know, we gotta take it at face value, right? Because they're just telling us numbers, and we trust them. We trust $7 a pop, right? So I did my own research, but before I get into that, let me just talk about Collecting Plastic's research, because he watched, he said I think around 250 videos to 500. Don't remember the exact number, but that's still a lot of videos to watch. In Collecting Plastic's last installment of the trilogy, these are the odds that he found. So you have an 8.9% chance of pulling a $1 to $5 pop, a 38.3% chance of pulling a $6 to $10 pop, 26.7% odds of pulling a $11 to $15 pop, 8.6% chance to find a $16 to $20 pop, a 7.2% chance of finding a $21 to $25 pop. And then after that, it really significantly drops in value, drops in percentage. Then you go 26 to 30%, 2.7%, and then every price category he created or he set up, it is 2% or less, being as low as 0%. That's just terrible. To be fair, Mystery Grail actually posted a video back in early, sometime in January, saying that, well, it is a gamble. They said it is a gamble, and the majority of the pops are $7 to $20.
You will most likely get a pop between $7 and $20 based on the percentages. We just want you to understand there's a very real chance that you're going to get a pop that's worth less than what you paid for this box. That's how mystery boxes work.
I have an issue with that because they categorize their pops from... I'm just going to talk about this right now, I guess. They categorize their pops into different categories, right? As I obviously mentioned, we have commons, which is $1 essentially, to $11. Premiums, which is really interesting. They consider a $12 pop to be a premium pop, which to me doesn't make much sense, and I'll talk about that more a little bit later. So $12 to, we have, I think, $39, right? Yeah. And then we have $40 to $100 for a Grail. Premium Grail are $100 to basically $3.99. And then Mega Grails, the biggest Grails, are going to be the ones over $400. I have a lot of issues with the way they divided the pops into sections, because you said, even in your video, that the most of the pulls are going to be $7 to $20. You said that in one video, and you say that for maybe like 10 to 20 seconds. You can't find that on their website, so that's an issue right there. They should really change that, and I'll provide suggestions on how to fix the Mystery Grail mystery box at the end of the video, towards the end of the video. But so that has been collecting plastic odds. Now let me go into my my investigation, my research, if you will. So what I did is basically I randomly selected 50 videos from the YouTube search engine. All I typed in the search engine was the keywords Mystery Grail. That's all I typed in, and there were an abundance of videos. To randomly select the videos, I actually used a random number generator, and I actually set the range to pick a number between 1 to 250. So I randomly selected videos that correlated to the result in the search engine. So if it was a video, so if the random number came out to be 37, I went 37 videos down to find that correlating Mystery Grail video. However, an issue that I had with that, some of the videos that came up in the search was not a Mystery Grail video necessarily. It was like maybe another mystery box that had the keyword Grail in it. Or talk about actual like grails, like real life grails, real life grails, not Funko grails. But what I did to fix that, if I landed on a video that was not a mystery box video, or mystery box video, I went to the next video down. I thought that was pretty fair. After that, I then did the research. Using Microsoft Excel, I tallied all of the polls into the corresponding categories that Mystery Grail uses. There is one mistake I made, however. For the common section, I listed the range from $1 to $12, which is what I was assuming. I saw $12 in common, but it meant under $12. So other than that, everything else is pretty set up the same way Mystery Grail has it. So the $1 shouldn't make a difference, right? Maybe it does. Let's find out, right? After randomly selecting the 50 Mystery Grail mystery boxes, here are the tallies. So, out of randomly selecting the 50 ones, there was a total of 181 Mystery Grail mystery boxes pulled, with an average of 3.62 box per video. And there is one outlier, and that would be the 12 boxes that were pulled / opened in Professor Josh's video that I randomly selected. Other than that, every box seemed to have at least 4. Obviously, there's going to be people that open one Mystery Grail mystery box per video, like myself. I didn't include my videos, by the way, either. In this research, I felt like that would be kind of biased. Out of the 181 Mystery Grail mystery boxes, there was 101 common pops. And remember, this is from the range of $1 to $12, by the way. There was 65 premium pops, 14 grails, 1 premium grail, which actually ended up being pulled by Professor Josh. It was the pop from Pulp Fiction, the one woman, I don't remember her name. I haven't watched that movie. And there was 0 mega grails pulled. And I'm not saying that the mystery grails don't exist. I've actually seen fellow YouTuber Wayne and Logan pull the $1,000 Boo Berry. So they do exist. I do want to point that out, but the odds are basically stacked against you, obviously. So what I did with these numbers, I basically did a chi-square test. This is basically the summations of the quotient of observed minus expected square over the expected values, and I added all those values together. Using the odds provided by the Mystery Grail mystery boxes, these were my expected odds out of the 181 boxes that I saw open. There should have been 81.45 common pops, 94.12 premium pops, 5.43 grails, 0.724 premium grails, and 0.181 mega grails. So after doing that, the whole equation, plugging in the numbers, I end up with a value of 27.516. And that is way larger than 7.815. If you guys are not familiar with the chi-square, I took a little bit AP stats, so it's been a while for me. Maybe I picked the wrong statistical tests to do this, but basically in stats, you want something to be less than the p-value of 0.05, which means there's a 95% chance that the odds that you, or the observed thing that you saw, the observed effect, is not due by chance. In conclusion of my research, my findings are significant, right? So these were my odds that I found using my research. You have a 55.8% chance of getting a common, a 35.9% chance of pulling a premium pop, 7.7% chance of finding a grail, so that number is larger than what was expected. You have a 0.55% chance of finding a premium grail, and you have a 0% chance of finding a mega grail, which is obviously not true. You do have a chance, it's just very, very, very low. Let's compare my data to collecting plastic data, because either him and me were the only two that I found. Maybe there's more statistical evidence on YouTube that I just haven't found just yet. But we've been the only two people that actually looked up the numbers and tried to figure this out, because we're all frustrated with the Mystery Grail mystery box, right? So he found that you have a 53% chance of pulling a pop under $12, which is very different from the 45% that they advertised, right? And in my data suggests, even though it's actually $12 and under, you have a 56% chance of pulling a pop that is a common in that aspect. So 53%, 56% are a lot different from the 45 they suggest. And the issue here is that they even say in their website, even if you wanted to offer guaranteed value, we simply don't have the time to look up the value of 1,500 pops every week. You're going to have a mystery box company called Mystery Grail, but you don't even know the value of the pops, besides probably the grails and above. You don't even know the value of the pops. How in the heck are you going to divide the premiums and the commons? That's an issue I have. Another issue is the categories. I think I mentioned this earlier already, but $1 to $11 should not be considered, or it should be considered a common, but that range is very small compared to the premiums, where you have $12 range to $39 range. That's a large range. Of course, you're going to pull a lot of the premium pops based on that. My data suggests otherwise, with about 36% chance of pulling a premium pop. Granted, I did use the range 13 to 39. That's still a large value. That's still a large range. Collecting Plastic found that the range is 42%, which is believable too. So the 52% odds that you have for pulling a premium grail is non-existent, to me at least, based on the numbers. Another issue that Collecting Plastic raised in his video is the fact, should kids be allowed to buy a Mystery Grail mystery box, right? Obviously no. And the company owner of Mystery Grail, Lee, says, I don't think children should be buying mystery boxes. So yeah, that's true. We could all agree on that. However, if I pull up the receipts, if you will, when doing the research, I found some kids pulling the Mystery Grail mystery boxes. Maybe not as much as collecting plastic. Maybe a fifth of the whole 50 videos. But two kids in particular, I want to point out, made videos that I would like to talk about. We have Collector Craze, who pulled a Grail. I think it's a Walking Dead Grail. And then we have Shut the Freak Up. They pulled two Grails. One was a Bruce Lee, and I forget the other one off the top of my head. But they did really good, right? And look who is in the comments of those videos. $7 a pop. Why are they commenting on kids' videos? That doesn't make sense. You shouldn't do that. On Collector Craze's video, $7 a pop's comments. Nice hits. Keep up those videos, kids. Well, not kids, sorry. Keep up those videos. They're promoting kids to buy their mystery boxes. And with the Shut the Freak Up, they just said nice hits. They pulled two Grails and they just get a nice hit, guys. That's a nice hit. They do promote kids buying their boxes through those two comments alone. Am I being nitpicky and biased? No. The facts are there right in front of me. So I basically talked about all the issues, all the problems of Mystery Grail mystery boxes. Now, I'm not just going to bring up the issues and not try to help solve them. Mystery Grail mystery box, Mystery Grail, you have a lot of things to fix. I want to help you with that through my amateur advice of being a professional amateur collector. One, I suggest that you actually check every pop in the drop that you do in your mystery box. And you say you don't have the time. So there's two things. There's two potential ways you could fix this. One, you could reduce the total amount of pops that you drop in a drop, on a Sunday drop. That way you could actually look at the pops that way because you have less load to look at. Second, if you don't have enough time, maybe make the drop bi-monthly. Make it twice a month. I think people would still buy your mystery boxes if you just take more time to actually make sure the odds actually stack up in the way that you proclaim they are. Two, another way you could fix a Mystery Grail mystery boxes, maybe you could put two commons in a Mystery Grail mystery box because that would help like at least soften the blow of getting a really bad pop when they're like $5, $4 or $6, $10 pop. Oh, you know, I paid $20, got at least half back. So I think that could be a way to fix that issue of just pulling one pop and it's like really, 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 really bad. Three, you should fix the categories. These are the categories I suggest you do. The first category, keep it commons, right? But have the range to be a $1 to $15 range because that's retail price, essentially. Also, if you get a pop that is vaulted for $14, that still is pretty easy to get. It's common in that aspect. The second category should be uncommons, and this should be in a range from $16 to $30. I feel like a $20 pop is pretty uncommon. Like, for example, Dr. Applesauce, you gave him a $20 Tommy Boy pop. That seems pretty uncommon. I feel like that would be pretty fair, $16 to $30. Premium pops should be from $31 to $49. I feel like that just makes sense to me. Grails should be $50 to $99. Keep the premium grails $100 to $399, and then the mega grails $400 plus. That why I feel like you could be more transparent. I know that you guys love to be transparent with your numbers, even though you don't know necessarily what's going into the mystery boxes because you don't have the time to do that. But another thing you'd be transparent with, the fourth suggestion, you should be transparent with the scratch boxes. I think that'd be pretty cool to know what are the odds of pulling a 1,000 token scratch off. You proclaim, or you really like to boast on your website that, oh, to help soften up the blow of a bad pull, we have these scratch offs. And they're always, not always, but they're always $200 tokens. And it takes a lot of time to add those points to earn rewards. I think you should be transparent with the scratch offs. What are the odds of pulling a $50 gift card? I know that BK Phipps 4 pulled a $50 gift card before. So it does happen. What are the odds? I'd be kind of curious to see what are the odds and the rewards of the scratch off, since it is a reward. Number 5 suggestion here, you should buy more common pops. I know you don't want to be an inventory drop, but then you buy people's collections that they don't want or they sell because they need the financial money and they can't really afford to keep it. So you're buying pops from other collectors that don't want the pops anymore, in essence, and you dump it down to us in a large bulk. And that's not an inventory drop to you guys, but it kind of is. Maybe you have more common pops. It'd be kind of nice to pull, like, for example, a Larry Bird pop. It's $7, but that one is definitely cooler than a Walmart exclusive Aquaman pop I got that one time. And the sixth suggestion I have for you guys, maybe offer different types of mystery boxes. Maybe not just have all your eggs in one basket. Maybe you could have a premium mystery grail mystery box. Maybe you could have a mega grail mystery box, right? That'd be a nice way to help divide your stock, because obviously you're putting too much pops into one run, and then you don't know the odds of what people are actually pulling besides like grails and above. That's just a suggestion for you guys at Mystery Grail. Will you watch this video? Probably not. I'm not a big YouTuber, but my data does speak louder than words. So anyways, guys, that has been today's video. Quite lengthy, but I do appreciate your time. In the comments below, let me know how you feel about Mystery Grail mystery boxes. Do you feel like they're a ripoff? Do you feel like they're fun to open? Because they can be fun to open, but it's not fun to lose money. So that's the reason behind today's video. Again, thank you, and a shout out to Collecting Plastic. Thank you for being the catalyst of us being able to talk about the frustrations of Mystery Grail mystery boxes. We don't like to be negative on YouTube. However, especially me, I like to be more objective. So thank you for giving us a push to really make videos like this, to show the flaws in the Mystery Grail, or the flaws in the mystery boxes in total. Those are my thoughts. Do you guys agree? My data suggests one thing, but maybe you find data that may suggest another. So I do challenge you to make a video like mine, or Collecting Plastics, where you just do the research, try to find something significant. But regardless, that has been today's video. I do appreciate your support. And if you're not a Serum Citizen already, what are you guys doing? Please subscribe. I would appreciate that. Regardless, this has been Sensei Serum. I'll see you in the next upload. Until then, see ya! Cool box though.